Hey, I'm curious. Was there ever a record or any sort of moment creatively that you guys as a group regret looking back on your guys' career?
I got some. I got. I'm gonna speak on this, y'all, since I had damn near everything to do with it. So like, even though now we come back together and we talk about it now, we laugh about it now. But like, I gotta say, man, the Age Against the Machine album, there's some regretful parts on there for me, man, because I think the ambition was blind, and man, like, we was in another spectrum and sphere, man, like, an atmosphere around that time, and trying to correlate, what I'm saying, like core audience with commercial appeal, and so on and so forth, and just trying to pull it off. And that's me, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think it was some different kind of malfunctions in there, like songs like Amy and My Very First White Girl, and people was like, oh my God, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, it's funny because I felt that as a fan. I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
I know. That's why I'm being honest with you. I'm being transparent, like, because we gotta keep it real. That's a real conversation that we'd have had. But you know what?
Because you guys have tried this before in 2013. You know what I'm saying? And I did.
No, that's what I'm saying. So check it out. So it's like Goodie Mob always been controversial, and dangerous. So like, like the South's most dangerous group is how I like to, look at it. So with that, I felt like it lent itself to, a larger conversation, but it was supposed to be shock value, controversy, blah, 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 blah. But instead of that, it just ended up just being a disconnect. I mean, like, and disappointment. So like, because, we might didn't have to reach that far. Sometimes you want to reach to you know what I mean, like to grab, what you feel like is yours, what you feel is when you're in your reach. But sometimes you stretch yourself too thin. You know what I mean? And I will say that I can be honest in saying that in retrospect. But then there were some moments. I think people will also maybe listen back to that project now, especially after we nailed it with this project. I think people will listen back to that and be like, okay, I can appreciate it more and see it in a different light for what they were trying to do in that time period. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But like the missing link of that album was the cohesive sonic, sound bed, and just the energy, and the affection of Organized Noise.
I was gonna say Organized Noise, yeah.
Yeah. If you do something by default and everybody not, you can't expect nobody to halfway support you, man. Like, don't never ask nobody to straddle a fence for you, man. Like, never no neutrals with us, man. Either park or drive. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I think it's safe to say, like, the people who are screaming they want a Goodie Mob album in 2020 are the people who want y'all to work with Organized Noise. They're the people who they're like, yo, I think that there's something to be said about. I just listened to. I don't know if you guys heard the new Busta Rhymes album.
Yeah.
Great album, right? But I heard his album and I was like, yo, what Busta did not like. Busta, he took his time on the album, but what he did was he made an album that he knew his core diehard fans would appreciate in 2020, right? And I feel like when this and that album got announced, I was just so excited, man. I was so excited because if it would have been announced without Organized Noise, I would have checked it out. But I was like, okay, sonically, this is going to be something cohesive. This is going to bring back, this is and maybe the gift and the curse of the pandemic. We're getting a lot of great music out of this pandemic.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Gil, Joe, Mo, did I say anything wrong about that?
Oh no, that was great. That was great, bro.
Man, I love the Age Against the Machine. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, a few song choices, like you said. I mean, we could have did something else.